皆さんこんにちは。今回は、アゲインスト・ザ・ロークズポッドキャストが行った、ラモン・カルデナス選手のトレーナー、ジョエル・ディアス氏へのインタビューを翻訳しました。試合から数週間が経った今、彼は何を語ったのでしょうか。それでは、どうぞご覧ください。
Alright, Five fans, we're here, of course, with renowned Coach Joel Díaz. Coach, thank you for opening us your doors once again. Obviously, a few weeks removed from that mega fight. Your fighter, Ramon Cardenas, taking on the monster, Naoya Inoue. It's been, again, a couple of weeks removed. Obviously, the emotions have settled down a little bit. How are you feeling right now, Coach?
Well, I'm feeling happy. I'm happy the fact that Ramon performed well. I mean, we know that Naoya Inoue is a great fighter. He's the undisputed champion of the world, and we have much respect for him. But, you know, at the same time, Ramon Cardenas really wanted to win the fight. And we gave the fans what they wanted to see that weekend. And that makes me happy that Ramon gave it his all. He tried hard. You know, he was successful when he landed that big shot that I was predicting. And, you know, we just didn't have the right time. Sometimes, you know, luck plays a big role in fights like this. You know, it was closer to the end of the round when Ramon knocked him down. And I mean, I just think that if it would have been a little sooner in the round, things would have been different. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, Ramon performed at his best, and he gave the fans a great action back.
What went through your mind when that punch landed and you saw Naoya go down? What was your thoughts as a head coach in that moment?
Honestly, I wasn't surprised because I told everybody if Ramon lands that shot, he'll hurt Naoya. And I was just hoping that Ramon could land it a lot cleaner, you know. But Inoue is pretty smart. He was stepping in and out with fast volume of punches. It just happened at the right time. Ramon let it go on the way out, and he caught him. But it was like closer to the end of the round. When he went down, I said, "Wow, you know, we have a fight now." So it gave me hopes that Ramon could do it again in the next round or in the few rounds. But you know, Naoya made some adjustments. I know that his team figured out that Ramon's left hook was dangerous after that. So they were very aware. They made those adjustments and it worked out. That's why I was telling Ramon, they're already expecting the left hook. So let's switch it up a little bit. You know, you got power in both hands. But, you know, he tried, and just making those adjustments for him was hard.
井上選手陣営がどのような調整を行ったのか、すべてはわかりませんが、その一つとして、井上選手はカルデナス選手に先に手を出させ、その打ち終わりを狙っていたように思います。それがうまく機能し、カルデナス選手はガードを固めてカウンターのチャンスを待つような場面が増え、そこに井上選手にボディを打たれて徐々に削られていきました。
As a coach, I know it happens in split seconds. Do you look at Inoue's legs? What is something that you look at when he goes down?
What I look at his actions, his character, and I know when he got up, he wasn't fully recovered. After the 10 count, he wasn't fully recovered, and that's when Ramon was gonna go for the attack. You know, giving him not enough time to recover and hopefully, you know, hurt him again.
Obviously, in real time, we wish we could have heard what was going on in that corner. What are some things that you told them in that corner after that knockdown?
Well, I told Ramon, don't get too excited. You know, hey, try to stay focused again and you know, set the timing. You know, set your timing so that you can land that hook again. But let's implement the right hand as well, because you know it's fast, and as he comes in and steps out, you have to have the right timing to catch him. Ramon made a few attempts to throw that left hook, and he missed. So it was just a matter of just, you know, the right time. And when he landed it at the point, I said, wow, you know, if he lands it again, I mean, we can come out with a victory. We can go home with championships, you know. But, I mean, their team is a very smart team. And improvising, making adjustments was a key for them. I tried with Ramon, but Ramon needs a little bit more experience at the level of fight. And, with just 3 fights together, I mean, it's not enough time. We need more time together. But looking forward to get there. I mean, Ramon still has a lot in him. Ramon is still learning. He has a lot of power. Ramon has devastating power on both hands. We just need to coordinate it and put it together so that he implements it in the fight and he'll be successful. He'll hurt anybody.
There was a lot of people in real time that when they saw Inoue got dropped, they were like, it looks like we're going to see an upset. What did you feel at that moment? Did you feel the same thing, the same sentiments that people at home were feeling?
No, because as a trainer, I know, because when I saw Inoue go down, I mean, he got up and he was ready to fight again. So, I mean, I really never think I want to fight until, the end. I mean, obviously, I got the hope, and based on the performance, how the fights are going, if I would have seen Ramon dominate a little more in the fight, I would say, okay, you know what, we're going to come out with a win. But he wasn't really dominating the fight. He was fighting hard, but he wasn't dominating. I know that Inoue has a great volume of punches, and he was always outpointing Ramon. It doesn't matter win, lose, or draw. In my team, we give it all. We perform at our best, and we fight. Yeah. We're not gonna be dancing around the ring, holding, touching, moving, dancing. Don't touch me here. No, that doesn't go. That's not a fight. Yeah. But Ramon Cardenas is one of those fighters that you're gonna see come back, and he's gonna be better because this fight was a great experience for him, and I know he learned a lot from it.
Yeah, and the punch, the knockdown. People are saying, that was a championship caliber knockdown. He does that to anybody else, they don't get up. Yeah. What kind of fire has this lit in Ramon? Obviously, again, days and weeks removed from the fight. What has he said to you, Coach, personally, that, obviously the fights are going to come, the opportunities are going to come again?
Well, I haven't spoken to him much. I talked to him a couple of times. One day he just called me and he was just showing me, that he's buying a house and he's looking at a house. But as far as boxing, we didn't talk much. Like he says, Coach, it was a great experience. I wasn't hurt. He never hurt me. I was just overwhelmed by the volume of punches he threw, But other than that, he goes, Coach, I'm going to come back stronger. I already felt was being up there against the best. So, that builds up his confidence.
Yeah. And how big do you think it's his anhelo to be crowned world champion? He was so close to it.
Well, those are things that sometimes a fighter is close to, but he doesn't get there. But he already felt that. He already tasted that moment. And the next time, it's gonna be a lot easier because he's been there already. Yeah. He knows he's world champion caliber. It's just a matter of time, and it's just a matter of keep working with him because, like I said, 3 fights with me, it was just not enough for him to learn my command as far as the tricks that you needed. Like, for example, to beat an Inoue, I can tell you, to beat an Inoue, it's not that difficult. You can walk him back. There was one round when I told Ramon, just put your defense up and walk him back. And he was successful. Mm-hmm. But he wasn't throwing punches. And if you're walking Inoue back, you got to go attack the body. And also, Inoue unloads punches in bunches. Mm-hmm. Hey, cover up. And as soon as he starts throwing, catch him on the way in. Counter him. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, when you're on the ropes, and as soon as he starts unloading on you, just close into him and hold on to him. Mm-hmm. Clinch him. Don't let him work. Those are things that we call colmillo. Our Mexicans call, hey, te falta el colmillo. You need the colmillo to smother this guy up a little bit. Mm-hmm. You need to smother Naoya a little bit. Once you smother him and frustrate him, you can break him down a little bit. Mm-hmm. But those are the things that Ramon was lacking. Yeah. That were not staying in his head when I was telling him. Like in the ropes, Ramon, as soon as he starts unloading on you, just close the gap. Just step in and fucking hold on to him and separate and start over again. Don't let him work. Don't let him unload. Mm-hmm. And a lot of my fighters, they started with me since they were kids. They know that because we teach that. Yeah. In 3 fights, it's hard for Ramon to maintain that.
Yeah, that's something you're gonna look.
Yeah, we're gonna keep working on. We're gonna keep working on things that he needed to implement.
Yeah, and of course, we know obviously, the opportunities will come.
Yeah.
Is there anything that we've heard so far? Do we know a timetable when he
No.
might come back?
No, right now, I mean, there's no communication between me and him or his manager. We just let him rest. You know, he deserves his time off. I know that pretty soon things will come up. That night after the fight, we went to the pre-fight press conference, and we got a call from Japan, and people over there, they want him over there. You know, they're already calling for him. So those are good news. His manager, Samson, said, "Hey, we got good news, man. Hey, I'm getting a lot of calls. They want him. So this kid is in a good position."
こちらは5月6日にボクシングシーンに掲載された記事ですが、それによると、サンプソン・ド・コイッチ氏のもとに、帝拳プロモーション会長の本田明彦氏から、ラモンを日本で見たいとの連絡があったそうです。サンプソン氏は、ラモンの日本での試合は来年になる可能性が高いと見ており、半年ほど休養を取った上で、年末か来年に復帰戦を行うと予想しています。そしてこちらは、6月1日に同じくボクシングシーンに掲載された記事ですが、少し状況が変わってきています。カルデナス選手には、WBA の暫定王座に挑戦するチャンスが訪れる可能性があるようです。WBA も彼の試合内容に感銘を受け、日本に行かなくてもいい。こちらで試合の機会を用意する、と伝えてきたとのことです。もしそのような暫定王座戦が組まれるのであれば、そちらを優先することになるでしょうが、いずれにしても、井上選手との試合を経て、カルデナス選手の選択肢は大きく広がったと言えるでしょう。
And you guys had an excellent, I want to say 24/7 behind the scenes. You guys can check it out on Ramon's channel. You guys had a great moment right before the fight where you talked to him and you guys locked in. But yeah, I think a lot of people became true fans of you guys, seeing those behind the scenes, seeing, you guys are actually a family. You saw the whole team embrace. You guys work hard. You guys, fight together. You guys go down together, but you guys pick up together.
I mean, we're a strong team, and as a strong team that we are, we become a family. So, he's fighting in there, and I'm fighting with him.
No, pues la plática con Japón se está poniendo buena, pero hay una sorpresa. Lalo, ¿cómo ves?
¿Otra más?
No, pues es que estamos llenos de sorpresas. Lalo Camarena está aquí con nosotros. Aparte, Carmona se va a conectar. Es el único mexicano que le duró la distancia al monstruo Inoue.
3 nada más le han durado.
3 nada más. Entre ellos el mexicano. Donito Donaire, filipino.